Welcome to my tutorial. I'm already moisturized and primed, and I'm applying the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the green shade. This will cancel out any redness in your skin and prevent it from showing through your foundation. I'm applying the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer on top of the green just to cancel out the color. I'm tapping it in with my fingers so that the warmth from my fingers will help it blend seamlessly into the skin. I'm taking these two Natasha Denona foundations and mixing them together. I'm applying it all over my face using a brush. I am then taking my damp beauty blender and blending it even more into my skin so we'll have a seamless finish. Then I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm, and I'm using this to highlight my face. I'm taking my damp beauty blender and I'm also using it to blend my concealer really well, making sure to blend it really well underneath my eyes to prevent my concealer from creasing. I'm then taking the RCMA No Color Powder and I'm just setting all of the places where I applied the concealer. I'm also taking a generous amount and applying it on the sides of my nose because I have a tendency to get really oily. So this will prevent it from getting oily as fast and reduce the needs for touch-up. I'm then going in with my Chanel bronzer. It's the Soleil Tandy Chanel and it's a bronzing makeup base. When you apply it like a cream, and when it's blended out, it will turn into a powdery finish. I'm first applying it with a brush, and then I will be taking my beauty blender and what's left over from the foundation and the concealer, and this will help me blend out the bronzer so it will have a more seamless finish and it won't have any harsh lines. I'm then going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I will be setting my entire face. I'm just feeling if there's any places that hasn't been set, and then I will apply additional powder if I need it. I'm then going in with my Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers, and I will be mixing the shade Endless Summer and Milk Chocolate Soleil, and I will be applying it on top of my cream bronzer. I'm dusting away the excess powder from my nose. And then I'm taking my beauty blender and the RCMA No Color Powder and just cleaning up my jawline. This will help you if you feel you've been messy with your bronzer. I'm taking away the excess powder immediately because I don't like any harsh lines, so I'm just blending it out with my powder brush. Going in with the Milani Luminoso blush, it was much more pigmented than I expected, so it was a bit too much, so I'm just cancelling out any additional with my powder brush. Going in with Natasha Denona All Over Glow, applying it to the high points of my face. I'm also applying it to the bridge of my nose, a bit to my cupid's bow and tip of the nose. I'm going in with the Urban Decay Eye Potion Primer in the color Eden. It will cancel out any redness on your lids, and I'm just buffing it out with a Sigma concealer brush. I'm then going in with the excess powder, my setting powder, and also be setting my lids. I'm then taking my Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek and I am applying this to the top of my crease, creating a transition shade. Then I'm going in with the color Creme Brulee and I'm just lightly applying this to my crease and up into my transition shade. Just make sure to use windshield wiper motions and buff it around a bit so you won't have any harsh lines. Then I'm going in with Frappe to give even more dimension to the eyes, and I'm also blending this in really well. I'm just taking the first brush I use with Peach Smoothie and blending out the edges so there won't be any harsh lines, and making sure that all of the shadows blends really well together. Then I'm taking the Dose of Color Ice Cream eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the color Cone and Hot Fudge together. I'm taking a small blending brush and placing this much more precise in my crease to create even more dimension. I'm just taking the first brush I used and buffing that out as well, making sure that there is no harsh lines. Then I'm going in with a concealer brush and my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15. This will help me map out where I want my eyeshadow and make it even more pigmented once you apply the shadow. I'm taking Makeup Geek's Foil Eyeshadow in Magic Act, and I'm applying it on the entire lid using my MAC 242 brush. I'm then going in with my Makeup Geek pigment in the color Afterglow. I'm applying it on top of the Magic Act shadow, and this will help the eyeshadow pop even more. Then I'm going in with some gel eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner. In black, it's just a drugstore liner, but it's very pigmented and easy to work with. Then I'm applying my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then I'm applying my false lashes. These are the Velour, and the name is the Fluff and Wispy. I am then taking my Makeup Geek eyeliner in the color Plumeria and adding it to my upper lash line. And I'm taking the lighter purple shade Orchid and applying it to my lower lash line to give the look a pop of color. I'm then going into the ice cream shadow again, taking the Lavender Honey shade and applying it on my lower lash line using a flat definer brush. I'm also going into the color Cone and darkening the lower lash line a bit. I'm applying some mascara to my bottom lashes, and then I'm taking the Kevyn Aucoin lip pencil, the Flesh lip pencil, and lining my lips. I'm then going in with the colored rain lip lacquer in the color Sugar. I wanted the color to be a bit more pink, so I went for the Too Faced Melted Lipstick in the color Melted Sugar and applying that on top of. So that's a completed look. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see any more looks, leave a comment down below and make sure to subscribe. Bye!